the afternoon. I'm driving over to Homestead, Pennsylvania for a wedding today. It's an interesting thing how talking to different people were expressing how they weren't looking forward that much to Yom Tov, to the holiday. My answer back was, as I mentioned a few times on these videos, that Shavuos, the Vav is a Gefleck Zugim, our matriarchs would say that Shavuos is the best of Yom Tov. It's the best of the holidays. Why? Because Pesach, you could eat wherever you want, but you can't eat whatever you want. Excuse me. Sukkot, you could eat whatever you want, but you can't eat wherever you want. But Shavuos, you could eat whatever you want, wherever you want. And that statement has a lot of depth to it beyond the very simple meaning there. That being said, I found myself in the opposite, just personally sharing with you a personal experiences. I felt we had a very beautiful Yom Tov. We had a nice crowd. We had Kahanim, Teduchin. All in all, we had quite a beautiful Yom Tov. I'll be honest with you, I was looking forward to something more, and I only felt I really tapped into the Yom Tov a few times. I didn't really feel that I really accomplished what I wanted to. For years, really since I've been married, my minhag was to say the Tikkun Leil Shavuos before I made Kiddush. This year, I said the Tikkun from the Chumash, part of the Tikkun. Didn't say the rest of the Tikkun. And then made Kiddush. After benching, I fell asleep in my chair. Woke up in the middle of the night or in the early morning and said most of the rest of the Tikkun. Not really what I was hoping to do, not what I planned to do. That's what happened, and to be honest, even though I said in the video, giving hadracha to other people not to go overboard, I feel a little like I missed out on something there. Didn't go to this medrash, just stayed home. I mean, I went to shul to daven, but I didn't go back to this medrash to learn. Maybe that's part of the reason. I was able to stay up. In the morning, I went to the mikveh. About 7 in the morning. And that was about it. Just a regular, very plain, simple Yom Tov. Went to shul with daven. Tried to get into Ahava Rabbah. Nobody else, had that musuk. So it wasn't, I wasn't davening for the Amud. Oh, this is a new place. What is this? So it was only time I really felt the biggest virus was by we have I think as I mentioned, we saw in the Jara the Tanoim and the Ksuba. The first day we read the Tanoim, the second day the Ksuba. That I felt somewhat of a virus. nice crowd, but I'm not feeling it. How do we get into that Rachmana Liba boy? Shalosh Seudas Shabbos had a certain historism with Malka. It's by all the Seudas and by the davening, but still, I don't know. Somehow I feel like I'm missing something. What does that mean, and how do we deal with that? A lot of people expressing that. I think the simple answer is we should just be happy, first and foremost, with what we do, what we perform, what we do accomplish. The fact that we do mitzvahs at all is already a major accomplishment. The fact that we daven, the fact that we put on the talis and tefillin on the weekdays, tzitzis, and we learn. We don't have to do those things. We do them anyway. Remember Rav Usher Wade, I heard a tape, he said that even if you didn't accomplish big things that you hoped, you accomplished bigger things than you had to do. Excuse me. A lot of it is Averism and Tamtim Belev. That's part of the reason why we might feel inadequate. That being said, though, the fact that we're aware of the inadequacies, excuse me, the fact that we feel that we're missing something is in fact something very major. Give us chizik. I'm not sure why I'm talking about this. I'm not sure. Maybe I should be talking about something else. A lot of things to talk about, but it's hard to find the chizik. Hard to focus on all kinds of things. So. I don't want to waste this time and not talk about anything, not share some chizik. We look back at learning, davening, finished Shas Mishnayos a few weeks ago, finished Nevi'im yesterday, going to start Kesuvim. Hope to finish the whole Tanakh for Torah might be even sooner. but I've done it before. But now I'm feeling like I want to do it more. I want to have a Kenyan in the Tanakh. And be in Ksuvim, in Chumash we do anyway. How do we do it? How do we accomplish this? We do it by sitting and learning and doing it. It's not as hard as it sounds. Many people find a difficulty with it, but it's not that difficult. So turn on the GPS, you might hear that. I'll be turning here. Says we turn over here to go to Pennsylvania. Well, I'm not sure why anyone's watching this, but I want to thank you for watching. It's a nice idea. I like to give people chizik. Learn Mishnayos, learn Tanakh, learn Gemara and Halacha, of course. Try to chaperone more learning. I think our, find it's good for your life. It's good for everything. People like me who have short attention spans, it's good to have a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And now there's so many wonderful apps on the phone. Absolutely my favorite app. I really encourage anybody who has a phone that has apps like this, they call a smartphone. I think it's worthwhile to it's worthwhile to download this app. It's called it doesn't. I'll have to turn off this video to get to the GPS. Rileyville, I think that's where I'm going more or less. Rileyville. This app, Kahati Mishnayos, it's Kedai for the Kahati. If that's what you like to learn, that's one thing. If everybody is a fan of Kahati, that I can understand. But I'll look at it once in a while. It usually brings nice things. Pretty simple, straightforward. But it's an app that has Mishnayos with Nekudos, and you will find it keeps your Mishnah where you're up to. So you can hop a Mishnah while you're waiting for a bus, while you're between this, that, you park your car, you stop, you learn a Mishnah, you go weiter. It's a tremendous thing. So I manage usually most days 3 Pirkei Mishnayos, sometimes a little more.
GPS signal lost.
Alright, we're going to try to figure out where we are. So I'm going to have to end this video. But if you watched, I thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe. I don't know if this video is worth sharing. Although these points about learning, there's also a Chachma Yisrael app, which is also very good. Some of these other apps, they're wonderful. They have a lot of Sfarim on them, but they don't always keep your place, and they don't always load so quickly, and they're a little bit more difficult to learn. But they're also Kedai. But this one, Kahati Mishnayos and the Chachma Yisrael, I very highly recommend. I heard I don't have room on my phone to update the apps. I heard that the Kahati Mishnayos now has English also, which is nice if you need that. Alright, thank you for watching. God bless you, and it's free.